Hello everybody out there. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're a regular, welcome. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to teach you a very powerful technique, a very powerful strategy, which is stick to one course. Stick to one course of study, complete it. Basically speaking, stick to one recipe. There are many tools, strategies, gurus, teachers, mentors, everything. I'm here to train you to stick to just one. Complete that one recipe and see what unfolds from there. So, by this I mean for myself, I've practiced Joe Dispenza's techniques, Kevin Trudeau's techniques, Bob Proctor's techniques. There are courses as well. The Silva method, quantum jumping, even hypnosis by Paul McKenna, very powerful one. I've practiced a lot, but every so often I'm always rerouted back to one particular course, which is where is it? I think I have it here. Yep, yeah, this one here, right here. I keep coming back to this one. Your wish is your command. And recently I've been re-listening to audio number 2 of this course. Audio number 2. So get yourself a copy. I have a code below that you can use and get yourself a copy of this. But audio number 2 is talking about how we have to think. It's about our thinking is, what are you willing to give up? Are you willing to change? You get those and then you start to think about it over and over again, and I'm like, wow. And then I had to go back further and go to audio number 1. Who do you listen to? That's something he's been talking about in audio number 1. Who are you listening to? You can listen to everybody, but who are you listening to when you're going through a certain recipe? Like for me, it's a success recipe I'm following and experimenting on now from Your Wish is Your Command. That's the recipe I'm working on. And I will not be deviating and adding to it. Let me follow this recipe and take it to the end. At the same time, that doesn't stop me from looking at another recipe and putting another recipe in another oven. But this oven is taking this one. Another one will take another one. That's why you have to be very careful about when you're listening to information and you're studying information. You want to make sure you don't mix up the two, because you will have a different outcome. So that's one thing I'm going to be emphasizing, is focus on one course of study until completion, so that way you can judge for yourself your findings. But you should do it without mixing any other one. Now, you can supplement whatever course you're doing with your affirmations, your journaling, your visualizations. All those things are basic building blocks to assist you with your goal and will help in working on your recipe that you're doing for your own desire. So those are the things that I have come across when I was studying, because I'm experimenting with a couple of them, and one of my mentors said, do not mix the recipes. When you mix the recipes, you'll have a different outcome. So he said, stick to one recipe, get the outcome. You can have other recipes that you're working on if you desire, but do not mix them. Then you will have counterintentions and problems. One might not be working against the other one. This is something I noticed when I was doing the 369 technique, which was popularized by Neville Goddard. I think, was it Neville Goddard? 369, no, Nikolai Tesla. I apologize, Nikolai Tesla. The 369 technique. I did that one and I did not have any favorable results. I never got what I was looking for when I did that technique. And it wasn't that the technique did not work, it was that I was mixing other techniques with the 369 technique. So some would say write it, some would say it. So I never got what I did with that specific technique. That's the only technique I've ever tried and did not have favorable results, because I was diluting it and mixing it with other courses of study. So if you're doing a course, any course whatsoever it is, stick to it specifically. If it tells you to do something, do it as it is in the book. Don't ask me questions, just do it as it is in the book. There's a book called It Works. It has a specific formula, a specific recipe. Stick to it. Don't be asking people, should I change? Stick to what was written in a book that was written decades, centuries ago. Stick to that. That way you never miss it. Like myself right now, like I've told earlier, I am going to be definitely going through this one again, because this was the course that for some reason every year I keep coming back to it. I go and look at other courses and try other things, and I keep coming back to it. Recently I was at one of our events where they had mentioned it was Dream Weekend, and it all comes back to the same thing. Picture what you want in your mind and think about it without distractions, and you'll attain it. So my next experiment that I'm working on here is how I'm implementing this into creation again, by only focusing on just that course to completion again. So if you want to join me on this little course correction and focusing on one thing, here's the course. There's a link below where you can go and get yourself a free copy. I'll give you my gift card. Get a free copy for yourself. Go through it and tell me your findings. Which audio works best for you? Is it audio 1 or audio 2? Which one really got you or was going to get you to where you want to go to? And focus on only one course. I do recommend this course. There are many courses out there. I've tried a bunch of them. But this time around, I'm going to be focusing on just this one and follow the information that is supplied in that in that course content. So let me know your results, and from this point onwards, try to remember, do not mix courses if you're trying to get a specific outcome. Hear everything, digest it, but stick firm to whatever course or program or direction or line of study that you're going through. Stick to it. That way you can have the best possible outcome and you can take notes for yourself. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. So have a great day, everybody. I love you. Till the next video.